Hey guys, welcome to CodeConvoy. Hope you're having a great day. Today we are going to make a very simple calculator in C++, so let's get started. Okay guys, so here I am on my IDE. I'm using CLion by JetBrains, but you can use whatever IDE you want, whatever you're comfortable with, be it Visual Studio Code or Dev C++, that's up to you. Okay guys, so let's start our program by including the standard C++ library, which is the IO stream. IO refers to input output, and this library simply allows us to input and give inputs and take outputs. Okay, so the next line of code that I'm writing is the standard library. This library allows us to write the cout and cin function without repetitively mentioning the standard keyword. Alright, and here comes the C++ header function with the curly braces. Okay, so I'm going to start my code by declaring two variables, and here we use the data type as float and refer the two variables as a, b, and we are going to later declare another variable that is c, but at this point we are only going to need the two variables a and b. Okay, so one more thing, why are we using the float keyword and float data type? Because as you know, we might be giving the inputs in integers, in the decimal numbers, and so we can't use just the input integer function, and so we're going to use the float. And float is also much better than the double keyword, because float uses a lot less bits than the double. And now we are going to write the output function, which is going to ask the user to enter the first number. Alright, and here we take the input. So this statement is linked to the variable a, and the input that the user will give will be stored in the variable a, which would be the first number. And we're going to do the same with the second variable. We're going to write cout. As you can see, let me show you. Here we have the context sensitive prompt in the CLion, so it's a much recommended IDE if you want to write your code quickly and efficiently, and so it's a great tool. As you can see, I could just press this tab and my code would be simply copied. Okay, so now I'm going to declare another variable, which is got to be of the string type, data type, and the name of the variable is to be operator choice. Alright, and here we declare it. Okay, so now we're going to write a statement that will ask the user to choose which operator they are going to apply. Enter the operator choice. I think I missed the quotation marks. Enter the operator, and we're going to mention the operators that we're going to use. We'll have some simple arithmetic operators. Here we go. Alright, and yep, we give some space here and semicolon. Always remember, do not miss the semicolon, because the program would not execute if we miss this very important ending symbol. Alright, and now we are going to input. As you can see here, I have already got the context sensitive prompt. We're going to take the input from the user, which is cin and operator choice. So the input of the user would be stored in the operator choice, which is of data type string. Alright, so now we are going to make our loop which is obviously the while loop, because while loop will allow us to keep executing the program until some condition is met. So initially we are going to declare another variable which is got to be of type integer. You could also declare the boolean variable, but I prefer integer, and this variable will tell the while loop when to stop. Alright, so here we have the integer counter 1, and which means that the counter is set to 1, or the boolean value of this counter is true. And now we are going to declare a while loop, while counter equals 1. So this equals operator is actually making sure that the counter is equal to or set to 1. Alright, and these parentheses will have the while statement, the while condition inside of it, and the curly braces will have the further indented statements. For example, the if statement, or else if statement, or else statement, like for further operations. Okay, so here we have the operator choice, which is set to plus. You can see how easily it gave me the suggestion of the code and how efficiently I wrote it in seconds, and that's the advantage of using this IDE. Okay, so here in the if statement we are going to write we are going to declare another variable which is got to be C. Why C? Because C will be storing the values, the operations are applied on variable A and B. Alright, so here we have this operation, and then we can simply print it like this. We can output the variable A and the addition operator adding into B, which equals to C, and it's just an output statement to clarify the programmer and the developer that the program is working correctly. Alright, or it will simply display the calculation that has been performed in this function, in this operation. Alright, and let's move forward. Now we're going to make each separate statements for all the operators, so you can just follow me. I'll simply quickly write down all of this. Alright, here we go. So the minus operator applied here, we have taken the else if keyword, because if statement has been already declared, and else if you might be familiar with elif, it's the same as else if, so it's the second condition that's applied. So either it's got to be if or it's got to be else if. Alright, here we have chosen the negative operator, the subtraction operator, and here our our if condition is got to be closing. Now we're going to write the third operator, which is the multiplication operator, and inside this it's better that we write like this so that we could not get confused in the end. Always keep the code simple so that you could understand what you're writing. Alright, so I'm sorry, let me just remove this. Alright, so C equals A multiplied by B, and it's better to write this as parentheses because might be you have to perform further operations on it. So if it's not in brackets, so it might the console might misunderstand it. Alright, so here we go, the multiplication operator and the output statement with the multiplication operator. I hope you're understanding, it's pretty simple. And here we have the fourth operator with C equals A divided by B. Divided sign, or the operator for division, is the / in C++. And here we are going to output the the division statement. So A divided by B is equal to C. Alright, and now we are going to include one more statement, which is the else statement. Because why? Because the user might input a wrong operator, and so the system must break the loop. And let me show you how it's done. And now we are going to have the else. So else cout operator, the operator choices got to be wrong, so invalid operator. Here you go, look at this. So the else statement will only be executed when neither of these operators are being used, that we have mentioned above. So it would be an invalid operator choice. All right, and now we are going to have a break statement, and I'll show you there's a twist in the game as well. So look at this. Here we have our complete code ready, but there is a twist. All right, so we are running the program, and here we are going to have it our first number. For example, I mentioned 20, and the second number 30. Notice when I press 30, what's gonna happen. And here is the operator. For example, we use the plus operator, and now you'll notice what happens. Look, so this while loop is not stopping and continuously adding 20 to 30 equals 50, continuously outputting. How to fix it? It's very simple. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to break the while loop in each condition. Why? Because after one of these statements is executed, we must break the complete loop after we have achieved our desired outcome. All right, so at the end of every if loop, if statement, we are going to include a break function. All right, and now you'll see how the problem goes away. All right, so here we mentioned 20, 30, the plus operator, and here you go, we have a simple calculator ready. Let's try a multiplication as well, then we'll end the video. And here you go, 20, 30 and multiplication, and here you go, 20 multiplied by 30 gives us 600. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching the video, and I hope you liked it. If you liked it, then press that thumbs up button, subscribe my channel, and press the bell icon so that you could get the latest updates and coding challenges and stuff. And have a great day. Goodbye.